Good morning, students. Myself Dhande sir from Adarshi Delepata Sangi. Welcome to all students in my online class. So, students, today we will learn about the subject General Science of 8th class, lesson number 6. This is new chapter for us, composition of matter. In the previous class, we already studied in 5th lesson inside the atom about what? About matter. What is matter? Some things, whatever the what is meant by matter, whatever the things about us, about substances, is nothing but the matter. So, students, in this class, we learn about the composition of matter, how the matter is composed. So, first we see some questions, the questions which we are facing. So, first question will be there: what are the states of matter? Students, what are the states of matter? And second question, what are the types of matter? States of matter and types of matter, that are the different things. So we first know that these questions, what are the answers of these questions? So students, states of matter, there are three states. First is solid state, second is liquid state, and third is gaseous state. So the answer of this question, states of matter, this is solid, liquid and gases. And the second questions, types of matter. So what is the answer of types of matter? The first is elements, second is compounds, second is compounds. We know elements and compounds. And third is mixtures. Mixture means many types of substances when they are mixed together, that is called mixtures. We know elements, we know compounds. Example of elements: O2, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. Compounds means water is two, when the two atoms are mixed together, that is called compound. And many types of substances when mixed means some not need to proportion, that is called mixtures. So this is the difference between two questions, states and types. So students, first we study about the characteristics of solid, liquid and gases. So how the solids constructed by atoms? We know that any substance are constructed using atoms. So solid, how the solid constructed? There are some atoms to construct the solid. There these are the atoms which are arranged in this type. These are the atoms to compose the solid. So what are the characteristics of this solid? This is a structure of solid. So from this structure we can conclude, we can write the properties, some characteristics of this solid. That is, first property is that particles are closely arranged. We know that these particles in a solid are arranged closely. See these particles. Particles means atom. These are arranged in a solid are very closely, and therefore we conclude that the first property, first characteristics, particles are closely arranged. In second properties, second characteristics, less or no space between the particles. In these particles, in these atoms, there is very less space. They are attached each other. Therefore, there is no space or less space, we can say. So this is the second property. Third is having definite shape and volume. We know that any substance which are in a solid state, this solid state have a definite shape, because solid occupy the space and definite shape. Therefore we can say that third characteristics having definite shape and volume. They occupy space, therefore these atoms occupy space, therefore they have a volume also. Fourth property, having density. Because the atoms are arranged together, arranged connectly, very closely, therefore the density of this matter, density of this solid is high. Because particles are arranged nearest to each other, therefore the density will be high. And fifth characteristic is that almost non-compressible. This solid state, solid matter are non-compressible because this is a rigid in state. When we press the any solid substance, we cannot press. Therefore, we can say that this is the non-compressible. And sixth characteristic that may be rigid, plastic, or elastic. These are the characteristics of the solid, properties of the solid. This is the first state of the matter. Now, students, we will see the second state. Second state is liquid state. So, this is the liquid state, and and the structure of liquid will be like that. The atoms will arrange in the liquid state like that. Observe, students, observe this. The atoms in this liquid state are not near, they are apart from each other. So, from this, we write the characteristics, we conclude the characteristics that as follows. First is particles are away from each other. See that these particles or these atoms are arranged in the liquid state. The structure is looking, the particles are not connected to each other, they are apart from each other. From this we can conclude that we can write the properties as particles are away from each other. See this. Second property, second characteristic is that having some space between particles, there is some space. You can see that some space are between the particles. So we can write the second characteristic like this. Third is have less density than solid. You know that in the solid there are particles connected to each other, therefore the density is high. And in this liquid state, the particles are not connected to each other, they are apart from each other. Therefore, the density of liquid state will be less than solid. Density will be less than solid. Fourth point is that some some liquids are compressible than solid. Solid is not compressible, but liquid can be compressed. Liquid can be compressed. Therefore, we can write some compressible. And fifth point is that fluidity. We know that in liquid state, example is water, oil, milk. They can flow when the put on the flour. They can flow in a specific direction, any direction, randomly. Therefore, we can write that fluidity is the characteristic of the liquid form. And sixth property is that not rigid. As the solid is rigid form, but liquid can't in a rigid form. So these are the characteristics. The example of the solid, we know that stone, wood. These are the examples of solid state, and the examples of liquid are water, oil, milk. We can write any another examples. So this is the difference between solid and liquid. So students, last state of the matter is gaseous state. So we will see the gaseous state, characteristics of gaseous state. This is the structure of liquid. This is the gases. This is the structure of gaseous state. these are the atoms, these are the particles are moving in the gaseous state. So from this picture, from this construction, we can conclude the very simple characteristics or properties. So first is particles are very far from each other. We see there the particles are very far, they are apart from each other for a major distance. So we can conclude that particles are very far from each other. And second point is that space between the particles is very large. We can see there the space between these particles very large as compared to solid and liquid. So third point is that least density. As the particles are arranged very far from each other, therefore it means that the density automatically will be less as compared to liquid and gases. And fourth point is that highly compressible. In this, our particles are moving each anywhere randomly, and they are not connected each other, they are apart from each other. Therefore we can say that this is highly compressible. We can compress this very easily and they are highly compressible. Last point is that particles move easily. In the gaseous state, particles are moving easily, freely. They are moving easily or freely. This is the characteristics of this gaseous state. Example is that air. Air is the best example, or any gases. There are the many particles are moving in air, and we know that air is are very. So students, these are the characteristics of this gaseous state, and example is air. Liquid state example are water, oil, milk, and solid. You know the examples: wood, stone, etc. And from this I will give the homework for you. This is the homework for you. Write minimum 5 examples of solid state, liquid state, and gaseous state. We can conclude, we can observe and write the examples of this different types of states at home. I will check your homework tomorrow. Thank you.